everyone. It is the final day, the 15th day. I'm sad this trip is coming to an end. We have one more night in the truck before we head back home. So that'll be night 15 for me, night 6 for you and Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
So what's been your favorite thing about the trip so far?
Getting to see some new sights. Some of them were sights I've seen before, but in a new lens, so to speak. I hadn't stopped to see the same things that I'd seen before.
Yeah.
Camping with Sunny was exhausting in some ways, but quite fulfilling in some other ways. It's nice to have her with us and to see her come out of her shy little shell and try to go for a walk on the leash. So leaps and bounds with Sunny. That's nice.
She's making really good progress. I think one of my favorite things about this trip has been that weird realization, like early on when you and I went out around day 10. I thought to myself, holy, I was down like in southern Alberta by the Montana border, and then suddenly I'm all the way up in northern Alberta. It's kind of a weird feeling. Anyways, folks, we'll be heading to Grande Prairie now. We'll be seeing Rita's family today. We will be hitting up an area called the Kleskun Hills. That's the plan anyway. And we do have a potential spot in mind for a camp later. We'll see how that goes. We were going to make breakfast over at the cemetery spot, but the mosquitoes are absolutely relentless. So
the mosquitoes' breakfast took priority over ours.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be... The mosquito netting has helped. The burning the mosquito coil that Rita's dad showed us has definitely helped. I still want to try that thermosol thing before I confidently say that I feel like it's helping. Just exploring all options, but I think I'm going to have to take measures to further bug-proof the rig. I know mosquitoes are one of those nuisances you can never really completely eliminate, but, you know, always fun to explore different options. But anyways, we're going to get on the road, and I think I definitely need a coffee. And we'll touch base with you when we get to Grande Prairie, or as we like to call it, GP. We are here at the lovely Kleskun Hills, near the Grande Prairie area. You can camp out here, paid camping, but there is also the day use area, and as you can see, there's a lot of interesting stuff to see out here, plus some awesome landscape as well. Now, before I started the solo portion of this trip, Rita got me what she called an emergency shirt, just in case I ran out of clean clothes. Now, that isn't the case, but I do want to make sure that this emergency shirt makes an appearance before this trip is over. So let's, it's in this little package here. Let's bust this out. Well, there you go. It says, I like coffee and maybe 3 people. Super wrinkly. Probably should have washed it before I busted it out, but hey, here we are. Always good to have more shirts. Aw, did somebody get all dirty in the cat box? Look at you. Sunny's not having a good start to her morning. She's got litter all up on her feet. Now you gotta be cleaned like a little baby. General cat maintenance. It's okay, Sunny.
Upset kitten noises.
All's well in the world.
In 1910, this area was homesteaded by Robert Cochrane, who was instrumental in arranging for Kleskun to become a designated protected area. An amateur paleontologist, Robert discovered many fossils, including a duck-billed hadrosaur dinosaur, currently in the Grande Prairie Dinosaur Museum. He was rather secretive of exactly where he excavated his finds. They were not specifically from this hill, but it was still dubbed Dinosaur Hill in 1946. Kleskun is the northernmost example of badlands in Alberta. Formed in the shallow seas during the time of the dinosaurs and eroded over thousands of years since the last ice age, they're mostly fine silt with layers of black coal and red soil, showing where the waters receded and flooded over ancient history. Fossils of aquatic and swamp-living animals from 72 to 75 million years ago have been found over the last decade, including tiny vertebrae, teeth, and scales from baby dinosaurs, indicating that this may have been a nesting site before, and also the various carnivores that came to prey on the eggs and tiny dinosaurs. Kleskun Hills are a beautiful place to see natural Alberta vegetation. There's even examples of cactuses and crocuses up this far north on the slopes in the spring. My family has come out here a lot for walks and photography, seeing the Indian burial ground and the Heritage Museum. It was honestly an absolute scorcher of a day, so we headed to the museum to get some shade and to see a few of their exhibits.
Hey Joey, what's 3 times 7?
21.
Thanks, bud. Hey, this isn't a math textbook.
I think that's a history book you're holding.
Before the sun goes down. Why are we here? We're grown adults. What are we doing in here?
Bad grades?
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't have any ink left. I'm not off to a good start, man. Does that mean we can go home?
Class is over.
Yay! I'm never coming back. Wow. This house I'm exploring is in such pristine condition. It's almost like someone still lives here. We are at Rita's parents' house. It's been a lovely little visit. It was a great walk earlier. It's been a scorcher of a day. Rita's brother Joey, it's his birthday in 2 days. So we are getting ready to wish him a happy birthday.
Attempt to fix it.
Are these trick candles?
No, it's just tricky weather is all. Oh, it's still
We
going.
might have to sing happy birthday really quickly.
Happy
Day to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Dear Joseph. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. We have to light those candles again so there's something to blow out.
Joey blew them out already. He just did it really fast.
It's too windy for the lighter.
Is this a happy kitty? An indifferent kitty or an angry kitty? You be the judge. Give her. There you go.
Well, hey everyone. Getting to you quite a bit later than planned. It's almost 1 in the morning. So we had an awesome area, right place, wrong time that we really wanted to do for night 15 to end this off with a bang. Unfortunately, Northern Alberta problems. The area in particular is an area that Rita's mom, Kat, showed us. It's kind of sort of an abandoned quarry. I don't know if abandoned's the right word. It's a quarry that Rita's mom was explaining to me. Basically, they'd intended to do more with it, never did. Government kind of ran out of funding or whatever the case may be. Area is popular for, looks like it's popular for people with ATVs. I'm sure some people have camped down there before. But anyways, there are way too many mosquitoes, like swarming the truck. We had mosquito netting up. We had 2 mosquito coils burning. Yeah, it's just bad. It was really bad. So I started brainstorming and I figured, you know what? Just to say we had a healthy variety on this trip, what is the one place when you think urban stealth camping, because we really haven't done an urban stealth camp on this trip, what is the one place we all immediately think of? The supreme, the almighty Walmart. I do see a trailer down that way, so that gives me hope.
that the people at this Walmart will not mind our presence, or perhaps even notice our presence. Some Walmarts are quite iffy about people parking overnight in their parking lots. There are a lot of people that have overstayed their welcome, made staff or patrons nervous, or they've just been rude, messy, disruptive, whatever, and they've kind of ruined it for the rest of us. So, if anybody watching, if any of you are those people, stop it. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and try to get some sleep here and try to be up early and out of here. And thanks again for tuning in for this series. We did want to show you that quarry. I think we'll try it again, maybe in the fall time when the bugs are not as bad or non-existent. And we will follow up with you folks tomorrow morning before we start heading back home. You know, babe, out of all the weird, sketchy places we've slept, like abandoned farmland, places that are probably haunted, this is probably one of the more normal places we've actually slept.
Ha, yeah, you're right.
When you think about it that way. Well, just want to say a heartfelt thank you, folks. Definitely broke my record. I know Rita and Sunny broke their record for nights in the truck. This was my 15th night in the truck. This was your 6th night, you and Sunny?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Sunny's ready to go home. But yeah, no, definitely like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to have you follow on our adventures. And we'll be heading home today. We've got a few days before we go back to the daily grind. So this is sadly the end of this trip, but not the end of our adventures. There'll be more to come in the future. I have so much editing to do. By the time you see this, I'll have finished all the editing. So must be nice to be my future self.
Thanks for watching. See y'all later.
See you, folks. Stay classy.